It's Lucas.
Sup?
Nothing much.
Are we cranking this bitch?
No, we're gonna crank it.
We should do some crank calls to start it.
Ooh.
Maybe like on a radio station, crank calls.
Sure.
All right. I'll be JoJo Candles.
I'll be the prank caller. I had some other ideas, but I like this way more than mine. I had Christmas with the
That sounds
Kranks,
good. I thought of it.
where we're just in a club
Getting crunk.
on Christmas, just dancing to house music. What is that? What was that? What was that mug?
I'll explain it. I'll explain it.
That mug?
It's Troy and Abed.
Oh, nice. And then the other idea I had was pretending that one of us was my ex-girlfriend and the other one was me. And we were going to, because this was one of her favorite films. Yeah, she would always recommend we watch this, but like not during Christmas
No, let's
time.
not do that.
I know, that was the other idea. And it'd be like, you would be me and I would be her. And I would just be recommending all these shitty movies for us to watch.
Okay.
But no, let's do crank calls.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Wait, and you should also be like the producer of the show too, and then we'll call just so I can bounce off of you a little bit.
Okay.
1069 the fuck.
This is my house music with Christmas with the Kranks. It's royalty free.
It's like America, royalty free.
That is correct, yeah. Okay. I think I'm ready.
1773. Yeah.
No, it's 105.9, not 106.9.
Okay.
But 106.9 makes more sense because 69.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Either way, it's Sex FM with JoJo Candles.
On the fuck, yeah.
All right, you ready? Right. I'll be the producer. I'll kick us off. Sound test. Lovely. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, play. Around the world, 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 around. JoJo, you're live.
What the fuck is up, everybody? It's your boy, it's JoJo Candle, spinning it live, hitting it hot. You know, I'm me working the 6:30 a.m. shift here on 105 Sex FM. It's the fuck. And my normal co-host Diego Malfeasance is out this week. He's getting his balls clipped. So let me hand it to my producer.
What's up? It's Dr. Probe Asshole. I used to be the normal guy, and then I got kicked to the curb for Booty McFarts, and then he got kicked to the curb for Diego. But I'm back, baby, and I'm ready to probe some ass.
He's on the ones with the twos, you know it. And before we get to our exclusive interview with the superintendent of the Northern Idaho School District, let's get some fucking prank calls going on this Monday morning, bitch. Let's hit the first recording. Beep. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello. Hello.
Yes. It's your doctor. It's an emergency, ma'am.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah. It turns out your foot has been amputated. It's gone.
Oh my God! I can't believe it. Girl, you just been cranked. That's a crank call.
We're hooking you up with $17,000 worth of Best Buy gift cards for that. Thanks for participating. You got your foot.
We've got another one coming in. We got another one coming in.
Another one coming in. Okay, here, hit it.
Beep. Ah. Ah.
Hey, hey,
Ah.
baby.
Yeah.
It's it's your boyfriend.
Oh, thank God.
It's me. It's your boyfriend. And I've got great news.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the promotion at the lottery, so we won the lottery promotion. So,
Oh my
baby, you
God.
can quit your job. You can you can you can kill that kid because we've got money for the abortion. We've got money for any lawsuits if we're in a state that doesn't allow for this baby. Um, you know, you can say yes on that new car. Go for it.
This is the best and worst day ever. I just learned that I got my foot amputated, but I also got $1,700 in Best Buy gift cards. And now you're just
Forget all that, baby. Forget all that. We hit the lottery. I suggest right now you go punch a police officer in the face because you can afford it now.
girl, you just been cranked. We're supposed to screen
Right.
calls, guys. How do we get the same
Where'd she
person
go?
twice?
She's hitting that cop. Oh
Oh
no.
my God.
We should,
She doesn't know that if
here's
you hit a cop, you lose the lottery. Let's play some music.
here's some Leonard Skinner, folks.
Around the world, around the world, around the world.
Alabama. No.
Now it's 80 hours of just the guitar solo from Freebird.
That would only be two times through.
I know. I used to love playing Guitar Hero 2, and that was like the finale encore song. And it was like, hey, do you want to play this encore? You're like, yeah. And it's like, do you really
Yeah,
want to play
sure.
the encore? And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah. And they're like, it's Freebird by Leonard Skinner. And you're like, yeah. And they're like,
It's
are you sure you want to play Freebird? And you're like, yeah. And they're like, oh, you really love Freebird.
a good song.
Guitar Hero is such a
It is a
good game too.
bloviated. Yeah, one of the greats. And we have one of the great podcasts here.
In the tri-state area.
It's us, Idaho, and New Mexico. It's triple located, and it's the stripped down version today. Yeah,
Do I take
yeah.
do I take
No,
this off now?
we don't have our producer. Our longtime producer Julio is sick actually this week. His first time in a long time.
We got
He's
we
not
got a lot
feeling good.
of producers that are of Hispanic origins, of Hispanic ethnicity.
He's sick. And then Seth's you have some questions though.
Seth's gone, Devin's gone, but I got questions. First off,
They'll fill the void.
are you Lucas?
Yeah.
That's not a normal question. I just wanted to get that out there.
Oh,
I'm Brandon.
that's conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. First question. Do you like Tim Allen in The Santa Claus?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
I
question
think I
number.
gave it like a
Are you sure?
6. Yeah, are you
Yeah,
sure? Yeah, no.
it was above a 5 for sure. It's not anything great.
Professional. It's no Deck the Halls.
It's better than Deck the Halls. Jesus.
No,
Way better. Remember that bam 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 that little dance scene they had? Now that was good.
yeah, but
Se-
remember this ice skating in Deck the Halls.
Second question. Do you like being in a bikini or a Speedo in front of your pastor?
I don't think I've ever had a regular pastor.
Mm. That's the only
That I
reason you
could call
haven't.
mine own.
That's why you haven't been in front of them in a bikini. That's the
I've
only.
fronted many pastors in bikinis, but never one I could call mine own.
Okay. And my last question for you. Do you like one of my ex's favorite movies?
Jennifer
Jennifer. Yep, exactly.
or
Jennifer
Jessica
Coolidge.
or Martha. or Sandra, or Lisa,
or Becky,
or Becky,
or
or
Becky Sue,
Monica?
or Becky Lynn.
Which one?
I dated a lot of Beckys in my time.
Well, you did. That was a good sophomore year.
I'm talking about Lisa.
Lisa. Yeah, I love Uncle Boonmee. You're right. I do like Uncle Boonmee.
She had a great taste in film.
Lisa had esoteric taste. Yeah. Put me on to some good shit.
Well, if you've answered yes to liking Tim Allen in The Santa Claus, are you sure? Question number 2. Question number 3 was, do you like being as bikini or Speedo in front of your pastor? Or 4, do you like my ex-girlfriend Lisa's one of her favorite movies? You've come to the right place. Yeah. This is the good, the Krank, and the movies.
Ooh, layup. I'm Lucas.
And I'm a holiday hoe.
He's a holiday hoe. It's our start. And we're doing it without Julio, as previously discussed, without Seth, without Devin, without anybody.
Wow, we're kind of alone.
I'm a freaky.
Check my egress window. Look for any snipers.
Don't fall in love with me, kid.
I'll try not to.
You try not to.
Seth moves tomorrow.
To Texas?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it just snowed for the first time here today.
That's crazy. Tiggy baby's hitting the moon.
He's going to the big city, Austin, Tejas.
But he's doing it while the Memphis Grizzlies are playing pretty well, actually, without Ja late.
Good. So. And he's doing it goofy style.
He's doing it goofy. He's going to sit on top of the plane.
He's driving.
He's driving the plane.
He's driving
with his big rudder.
Well, Brandon,
we have a movie.
Movies, Christmas, holiday.
And we're doing a non-denominational. It's right. No longer are we the Christmas cunts. We're the holiday hoes. Because we are doing some Hanukkah and some Kwanzaa and some like pretty vague Hashem Rainy things, a little bit of some Muslim traditions.
I think realistically we have 3 Christmas and 1 Hanukkah, but we did put it in a non-denominational film this time, so.
Well, a denominational, right? It's just not Christian.
Correct. Yeah. The month is non-denominational.
These might be more non-denominational than
Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas.
Yeah, because Christ, I don't know if he makes an appearance in any of these films.
Although Star Wars, the Life Day, that's not technically Christmas. So
you're right. It's
props to us.
It's a better day. We're progressives.
Way ahead of our time.
And we read Foucault.
We do. We love Foucault. I mean, Seth loves him more than anybody, but he's not here.
Yeah.
Speaking of being ahead of our time, watching a Christmas movie before Thanksgiving.
It really gets you going for the mood we're got. And we have a one that literally, as you'll get to in your Cats Facts, set the room on fire.
No?
Yeah.
No?
There's a big fire. A lot of people died.
I'm pretty sure we've talked about this before. When are you a Christmas kind of guy? Because some people are like, once October hits, once Halloween ends, once Thanksgiving ends. Where are you? When December hits, the day of, the night before, the week of?
Like the 20th. When school gets out, maybe.
December 20th, okay. Because I know a lot of people that are, once Halloween ends, putting the tree up, putting the decorations up, and I'm like, let's get through Thanksgiving first.
Yeah. And then there's so many genocides going on in Africa alone that it's hard to celebrate sometimes.
Yeah. And those people aren't thinking about the genocides. And they should.
They're thinking about a movie, a director.
They're thinking about Christmas with the Kranks from 2004. And before we get We're drinking beers.
Which is re-election year. Yeah.
I'm on a 90-day water cleanse.
I've got some good tonic going on here. It's some sipping vinegar. It's it's supposed to cure anything from rubellum to hepatitis to raccooncosis and everything in between. So I've really been hitting this hard lately, and it's cured all of my diseases.
What the fuck are you doing? Good health recipe. That is sipping vinegar. What is that for?
It's for everything.
Usually you're playing a bit where you're holding up jeans or something. That was actually vinegar, and you actually took a drink of that. What the hell?
It gets you fit and ready. Lots of benefits.
I mean, I know people drink apple cider vinegar, but that was just vinegar.
For sipping.
For sipping. Well.
And then on a real note, I am drinking Gatorade, so.
In a mug?
Mm-hmm.
What a weird choice. Well, speaking of sipping, a director.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because they're often alcoholics.
And our director today's name is Joe Roth, like the IRA.
Ooh. Yeah, like Joey IRA.
And Joe Roth's done things such as Streets of Gold, Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Paradise.
The not rape one.
Coup de Ville,
Ooh.
America's Sweethearts, and Freedom Land.
Wow. I think that one won Con.
I don't think Freedom Land won Con.
No, I think Freedom Land did win Con, so good. That's good to know. Thank you for Rojoth. I think he's got a good thing going on here. A diversion. This was Listens with the Tanks. So yeah.
Yeah, and then writers, it's based off a novel by John Grisham.
I noticed that. I've read a lot of Grisham's novels, so to see one on the screen is quite the thrill, Brandon.
And some of the stuff he's done, I put it down because he's a big name. This is The Firm, The Pelican Brief, The Client, A Time to Kill.
These are movies.
Yes, these are his novel adapted into film.
Adaptations.
Yeah. A Time to Kill, The Chamber, The Rainmaker, The Gingerbread Man, Runaway Jury, Mickey, and 6 episodes of The Innocent Man. The Pelican Brief's a big one.
He's a legal. He likes the law.
He does.
Does Josh Grisham? So what a great artist.
And then you do have another writer, the main screenplay writer. His name's Chris Columbus.
That's a pretty famous name. Isn't he a director himself, Mr. Palumbo?
No, he sails the ocean blue.
Oh wow, he gets the screenplay credit.
Yeah,
story credit.
He's written things such as Reckless, Gremlins,
wow,
The Goonies,
The Muppets.
No, The Goonies.
Yeah.
Young Sherlock Holmes, Heartbreak Hotel,
Like a baby.
Only the Lonely, 9 Months, Like a Baby in the Uterus, and
Recovery Time for an ACL injury.
That too, except for not for Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah, too.
And then 13 episodes of Galaxy High School.
That sounds far out, man.
And when
transfer there.
When I put that down, it made me think way back. No, to I don't even remember what episode this was, but it was Brentwood versus Jupiter.
That was a Devon. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Devon episode.
Fuck you, Jupiter. Sorry, Brentwood. I'm taking your girl to the Galaxy Ball. Whatever that was, back in season 7.
That long ago.
Brentwood
season are we, 19?
11.
Wasn't that long ago then.
I still have a lot of those things saved. Bonus episode clips. Let's see, season 7. The best of the best that I had were Brentwood versus Jupiter, King Lear in the WWE, of
Yeah.
Mice and Mice, Squonks the Neighbor, and Seth's Dream Girl, part 1 through 6.
Wow, we are pretty literarily read.
We are.
High
You the
illusions.
most, but
We the most, I think, is how you say it.
it's we the people.
We the people's weed.
People weed the people. There we go.
We the people's we. The people's we. That's how the Constitution starts. The people's we. It's the people's we.
In God we trust. It's the people's we. That's so funny. So, 2 writers, Christopher Columbus and Mr. Grisham. How about a cast? There are 3 decent names in here. You've got Tim Allen.
We've done quite a bit of Tim Allen's work.
Yeah.
Probably half of his movies.
We've got Oscar winner and Emmy winner Jamie Lee Curtis.
Looking her sexiest.
Her sexiness.
Her sexiest.
Oh, I know she's done a lot of like nude scenes in the past.
How do you know that?
Of course I know that. All the
And
porn.
why? Yeah, why?
All the porn.
All the times you've jerked off.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Oscar winner. Crazy how her career has changed so much from this and like Freaky Friday,
Horror victim from Halloween.
from Halloween to she
Almost
has
died in the Daytona 500.
now she's got like she's in The Bear and won an Emmy for that, and she was in Everything Everywhere All at Once. Oscar winner. She was in Knives Out and was fantastic in that.
She's great. She's great.
And then the third
He's
big
so
name
good.
here is Dan Aykroyd.
He's cool too. SNL vet.
SNL vet. The
He
weirdest
acts. He's
spelling
in
of a
roids.
name. Aykroyd. Aykroyd.
Little Dwayne Wade action going on there.
And then other cast, you've got Emmet Walsh, who I think is Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle.
That's right.
You've got Elizabeth Franz, who played Blair. Eric Persullivan. You've got one of the cops is Cheech Marin.
Of Chong and Cheech fame.
Yeah, that's how they're known, as Chong and Cheech. And then Jake Busey.
Is he related to Sir Gary?
I don't know, but I hope so. I hope he's the son of the famed voice of the Ginger Dead Man.
The illegitimate voice. Illegitimate son of the voice.
Exactly. So, 3 big names in there. And Dewey from frickin'
He's a big name.
Malcolm in the Middle.
He's a star.
His name is M.
Emmet Walsh.
It's M. Emmet, but E-M-M-E-T.
And
then Walsh. Emmet. So. And then how about a plot for Christmas with the Kranks?
Sure.
With their daughter, Blair, away in Peru, Luther and Nora Krank decide to skip Christmas altogether until she decides to come home, causing an uproar when they have to celebrate it at the last minute.
And they attempt to shirk their Christian duties. They want to repent their baptisms. They want to call upon Satan in the pentagram. It's all in there.
Exactly.
Alex likes this movie, she says. What's your lasagna rating?
Oh, I don't think it's good. I just think it's a decent Christmas movie.
Score?
Out of 10. Like a 4.
She has an 8.7.
No, I gave it a 4.
4, she said.
I like that she says it's a decent Christmas movie and it's still a 4. Like, the bar for Christmas movies is always so low.
They're bad. They're stinky usually.
Like, I don't really think of anything that like really ever gets up above that 8 range.
It's hard to beat the original story of how Christ sacrificed his blood and mortal flesh for us all, Brandon.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 story. Life.
Delivery though brought it down.
Man. Yeah. Could have done with a little better music.
I like that this movie, Christmas with the Kranks, they never end up on Christmas Day. It's everything before Christmas.
And I like that aspect. Maybe that's a movie you watch on the lead up to Christmas. It's not the day of.
Yeah, it's not a no, of course not. Ugh. And then
Don't do that. Watch
some history about
movies.
Christmas.
Oh, the Dutch Saint Nicholas. Cha cha cha, Brandon.
And Krampus and
Um, let's start in East Asia this time. No, Brandon, don't do that.
my parents texted me not long ago saying that they were watching just The Office on television and they came across an episode they'd never seen and it was the Dwight's Christmas, the Impish or Admirable.
Weird.
I was like, oh yeah, I've seen that like 8 times.
There was one episode I didn't see for the longest time, and it was the New Year's episode. I weirdly missed every single time through for the first like 18 times.
The
They have the
New
New Year's
Year's
resolutions.
Oh, the
Creed.
resolution board where Creed's trying to do a cartwheel?
Yeah, I missed that one. Is that like
Huh.
a bonus episode or something?
No?
Now there's an Australian one coming. I want to watch that.
I saw that. And Michael Schur just released a
delightful.
new show with Ted Danson and
Jimmy Carter.
No. The girl who plays Rosa Diaz and Mirabelle from Encanto. Stephanie
Grisham.
Beatrice. I don't remember. Something like that.
Wow.
But some history. Not very much here. Christmas with the Kranks is a 2004. Oh, I just lost my whole fucking thing.
It went white. It hasn't gone white in a while.
Oh, I forgot when my whole screen went white. That was funny.
I would always do that.
Christmas with the Kranks is a 2004 American Christmas comedy film based on the 2001 novel Skipping Christmas by John Grisham. According to director Joe Roth, both he and producer-writer Chris Columbus had purchased the rights to John Grisham's novel Skipping Christmas around the same time. Columbus already had written the script and called Roth, to which Roth thought Columbus was going to tell him he was directing the film. Turns out it was actually an offer from Columbus to Roth for Roth to direct while Columbus would produce, in addition to having written the screenplay.
Weird.
So they just sold the rights to 2 different people at the exact same time?
That's what I'm saying. You can't
Can they both have that?
John Grisham, what are you doing?
He made bank that day.
Yeah, I could sell it to everybody. No one actually has it until they make it, I guess.
And yeah, once you make that money, you just back out. You're like, I'm done here. Except he kept writing anyway. But speaking of money,
you have some
taglines. Yeah, I do have some taglines.
Wow. We should have got Seth here for these.
Let's do the budget first, actually. Let's do a goofy style.
Oh. How capitalist of us, Brandon.
I'm still kind of right.
Money. From your mushrooms?
No, from me just absolutely obliterating Seth in the rollerball auction guessing.
That was a feat beholden. I contend it was still the strongest performance we've ever seen, even though you didn't have a clean sweep. The sheer distance from each guess, I think, is one of the great performances. Well done.
I never get to play the game, so I really got to come in, show up for
high
the
average.
I don't know. I'm never going to be able to top that.
That's pretty good. That was great.
I'm like Michael Carter Williams in his debut game.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
So, budget. What do you think this movie costs to make? Christmas comedy film. Tim Allen, Jamie Lee, Dan Aykroyd.
Those are big stars at the time. Christmas. You said it was a Emirates film production, so I will say it is a
did not
$50 million budget.
50 million.
Hefty. Yeah.
Seth the winner.
Oh.
It's 60 million.
Ooh, expensive.
It's an expensive baby.
Probably a lot. I think a lot to the stars, you would have to imagine.
Most
Tim Allen
likely.
in particular.
Yeah. Most likely. Then,
Oh, Steph.
opening weekend, this came out November
Yeah.
28th, 2004.
That's Christmas season, Brandon. So good they didn't release it in the off season. That's a good sign.
That is a good sign.
$20 million.
Oh, 21.6.
Oh. Seth. Hee
Ah.
hee to Seth. Okay, 20 million.
And then
Christmas.
US and Canada.
20 to Christmas. You think it doesn't have the legs after Christmas, maybe. But it might have the legs up to it. It goes 65 million.
65. Oh, Seth wins.
Yeah.
It's 73.8. You're 8.8 off.
73.8?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh,
Seth
man.
wins.
That's rough. And then worldwide. Does China like Christmas movies?
That seems like a $110 million worldwide. I think Latin America does. They enjoy Christmas.
They do. But Seth wins.
You bastard.
It's
You moving and you win.
96.6 million.
Oh.
So it didn't break 100, but it passed its budget just in domestic.
Inflation.
It passed its budget just in domestic regardless, and then a little more tacked on worldwide. Quit drinking vinegar.
Sipping it.
Don't sip it.
Sipping it.
You make this face every time of just pure pain. It's like the face you make when you flip your eyelids inside out, and you hate yourself every time you do it, but you still do it. No, don't do it.
Tune into the YouTube broadcast.
Tune into the YouTube at 32:35 to watch him flip his eyelid inside out. And then every time it slowly comes, and then it snaps back around. Oh, he's doing it again, 32:50.
It's a good party trick, right? Hello, children. I should teach like this.
And then it's always
Such a pain.
painful when it flips around. Oh my goodness. That's so funny.
You're welcome. America's Got Talent. Here I come.
Yeah. That's your act every time you get up there. You just flip it.
I can do it with my fortune too. Which is way more painful.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh. Yeah. It's a Winnie as far as box office returns go. We'll have to see what reviews say later on that Winnie scale.
It did it, like we said, no, his other movie won Cannes. This didn't win Cannes. I think it competed at Cannes, so it's still like a feather in the cap of Emirates Film Productions.
It's not Emirates Film. It was not at Cannes. I think
competed.
I don't think that this like family Christmas comedy genre has got to be like one of my least favorite. Like it was Deck the Halls, and Santa Claus is kind of this. Jingle All the Way was this. We've done one kind of every year except
what about
that year.
Santa with Muscles?
That's different. That's good.
That is good. You're right.
And the only one that was different was the year we did Kirk Cameron and Star Wars Holiday and Christmas Mail. None of those were really the big budget
those
Christmas comedy.
Yeah. Or outright stupid. Yeah.
And they're not Santa with muscles. So.
They didn't have the muscles. You're right. The delts, not even close.
The trapezius.
Are we doing that again this year?
We're not. But every year, I think we should.
We think about it. I'm going to just do it for fun anyways.
And then taglines. I've got two official taglines.
Do them in a voice that makes you seem a little like a little flirty, but like a little like want to maintain an edge of professionalism too.
Okay.
For the most part, you don't want anyone to know.
Okay. Oh. She's talking so loud over there. First one. Their Christmas will turn their Christmas will turn the town upside down.
I get it. I get the vibe.
Yeah, because it's Goofy style.
Is that the second one?
No, that was the first one. And then the second one is No Ho Ho.
That works with the vibe too.
It does.
She is talking quite loud.
But which of the two is your preferred?
No ho ho, of course.
Of course, yes. Their Christmas will turn the town upside down. It's like flipping the season and the holiday up on its head.
It's like ho ho ho, no ho ho, right?
Yeah, exactly. Taglines of our own.
Cranking it.
Cranking it. I was gonna say flipping the season up on its head. So give me some head.
Give me some head while I crank it, bitch.
That's the winner right there. Give me some head while I crank it, bitch.
Oh, was there a reviewer who does it backwards? Glieberman style? Gleebing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me some head while I'm cranking it, Glieb style. You ho ho ho.
What about
stop in the name of Christ?
Oh yeah.
The three wise men brought frankincense and hoes.
Nothing has to be about hoes or things. It could just be Christmas with the Kranks, you know.
Yeah, Christmas with the Kranks is where you want to be.
This movie's as fun as a Caribbean cruise.
You're gonna want to Caribbean the seats for this one.
There you go. That's good. Cruise to the theaters for this one.
Ooh. Aykroyd Rage.
Ooh. Tim Allen Wrench.
Oh, yeah. What would you like to eat tonight? That's the menu.
I'd like to eat a Tim Allen Wrench, please.
Okay, Tim Allen Wrench.
Coming right up.
There's your tagline.
And then I'm the Iron Giant and I eat it because I like to eat metal. I'm a national friend.
And you're not a gun.
I'm not a gun.
Hurt anyone.
No. So, Tim Allen Wrench. That's a good tagline.
I like it.
Either that or give me some head while I'm cranking it.
Glieb style.
Glieb style, yeah.
Ho.
And then facts. Oh shit! I closed out of my phone.
That's the secret phrase. Closed out of his phone. Ding ding.
Fact time.
Cranking it with the facts.
It's not cranking. It's Christmas with the Kranks. So
Cranking
Christmas
with the holidays.
Cranking it on the holiday facts.
Holiday Kranks. Aykroyd time.
Facts.
Fun time. Christopher Columbus.
Aykroyd fun time facts.
Aykroyd fun time facts. We could do Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1452.
Yeah.
He wrote this bitch.
Sailed the ocean blue in 1452. Yeah, I was trying to see if fact fit anywhere else in there better, and I don't think it does. I think that's the best place for it. The Nina, the Pinta, the Facta Maria.
Yeah.
I'll do you in the bottom while I'm drinking sangria.
Yeah. In honor of Double C.
Double C?
Christopher Columbus.
Oh, sure. Which of those two do you like better? Christopher Columbus sent
Yours.
the Nina, the Pinta, the Facta Maria. I'll do you in the bottom while I'm drinking
sangria.
nachos and lemon head in my dad's boat. The ship may sink, but my fact can't float.
Facts.
Boats and hoes, boats and hoes. Gotta have me my fact and hose. My fact and hose.
That's pretty good. You've always been a guy demanding of your facts and your hose.
Yeah, I mean, you heard all my X's, and I love straightforward facts and data. So
that's right. Facts plus hose, and Brandon's a happy little teddy bear.
Facts plus hose, call it facts plus data. That's what they call me in the bedroom, data.
That's right.
Yeah.
They call you facts.
No, they call me data.
Yeah.
Dada. Facts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The normal 9. First up, the film is based on John Grisham's book, Skipping Christmas. The original title is actually seen in a newspaper article after the tanning salon incident, but the title was changed to avoid confusion with Surviving Christmas that also came out that season in 2004.
Yeah, which is a Holocaust movie, right?
Is it?
No, probably not. It's probably like
I've never heard of the film.
Like there's a bad stepmom or something.
Yeah, probably.
In-laws.
Next, the swimsuits that the models are wearing in the advertisement for the cruise, for the Kranks are
made of human hair.
No. The swimsuits the models are wearing in the advertisement for the cruise or the Kranks are taking are the same ones Luther and Nora wear when they go tanning in the mall.
Cool. Surviving Christmas has Ben Affleck in it.
Ooh.
And James Gandolfini.
I love Matt Damon.
Kind of a love story.
Between Gandolfini and Affleck?
Surviving Christmas. No, they don't hook up.
Oh.
Wealthy executive has no close relationships and becomes nostalgic for his childhood home. When he visits the house and finds another family living there, he offers their residents, Tom Valco and his wife Christine, a large amount of money to pretend they are his parents. Soon Drew tests the couple's patience, and when their daughter Christina Applegate arrives, things get increasingly tense.
Doesn't sound that good. Sounds kind of like this. Next. When Luther is stuck hanging from his roof, you can see one of the firemen in the background get hit in the face with the ladder as they're setting it up.
That's funny. Poor guy. Hope he got workman's comp.
He didn't. That was one of the facts. Yeah, he didn't.
This is the Bush administration.
Yeah. Next, during filming, it was reported that the cast and crew had ingested over 10 pounds of fake snow.
Why?
Which is just soap, isn't it?
Or like asbestos or something. It might know there is there's you can put ice and make snow. It's probably a big budget. They probably did the real thing. Like on mountains, I've seen on ski mountains, they'll have snow machines sometimes.
But maybe it was soap and they ate 10 pounds of soap.
They might have. They have real clean butts.
Next, Emmet Walsh and Tom Poston were both recurring actors on Home Improvement for 1991.
Were they?
They were. Dewey.
Are we thinking of the right guy?
Emmet Walsh? Why are you laughing?
It's not Dewey.
Who's Emmet Walsh?
He's like the oldest guy who's ever lived.
No, he played Walt the neighbor.
Yeah, he's like 1 billion years old. I looked him up expecting to see this fucking 1,000-year-old guy. Oh my god. I knew something was off about that.
He's so old. Oh yeah, that's
400 years old.
That's Eric Persullivan. So that guy, the old guy, Emmet Walsh, and Father Zabriskie
Okay, Jesus
was
Christ.
Tom
Yeah.
Poston. They were on Home Improvement.
Eric Perfelman's extremely ugly now. I think he had like anxiety or something.
I know
Or depression.
Malcolm himself has like memory issues where he doesn't, like Frankie Muniz, he doesn't like
He
remember.
has to like race his cars.
He is a race car driver now. But
yeah, he doesn't remember filming Malcolm in the Middle. Weird. Some weird shit there.
Emmett is the oldest man of all time.
That's hilarious.
Next, when Luther adds up how much Christmas cost the previous year, the total adds up to just over $6,100. Tim Allen also starred in Home Improvement, and nearly all of the tools he advertised in his show Tool Time included the number 6,100.
Some Illuminati shit, Brandon.
Yeah, they're trying to connect this with Home Improvement, I guess.
A big vehicle from the 90s, to be sure. I watched a good amount of it.
I never watched like any of it.
You seen an episode?
I've seen some episodes, but I couldn't recall anything from it.
I mean, I think the general structure is he has his show. The bearded guy's there. He's his assistant. He's got the hot girl as
yeah.
He does something. They laugh. The bearded guy fucks it up. They go home. He's got kids and a wife, and then the kids are doing something, and then he fucks up with the wife, and then he's got to make it up and shit. It's a pretty good show, actually.
Okay, better than Malcolm in the Middle?
No.
I didn't think so. 3 more facts. These are all people that were considered for the role of Luther, Tim Allen's role. You got Owen Wilson, Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn, Bryan Cranston, Robin Williams, Chevy Chase, Jeff Daniels, Tom Hanks, and Mel Gibson.
Yeah, that would have been a good one. I would have liked I don't know. I don't like really hardly any of them.
Robin Williams?
Williams is pretty good. He's kind of out of his. He's not really in his prime at this point.
Yeah, but like Chevy Chase was already in Christmas thing. Vince Vaughn goes on to be in Fred Claus. There's Mel Gibson there.
A lot of mid actors. And Tom Hanks.
Next, 1492 Pictures, co-founded by Chris Columbus, was one of the film's production companies.
That racist.
The Kranks house number is also 1492. Wow. That's their address.
They hate indigenous life.
They do. Yep.
That's what happens here.
This guy's name was Chris Columbus. Like, I guess I have to call it 1492 Productions.
I mean, you do. It's a layup, even if it's controversial. Like, if your name is Saddam, you got to do, like, Hussein Pictures. Hussein in the membrane pictures.
Exactly. And lastly is nominations for Christmas with the Kranks. There's not a lot. Not a lot at all. The Dallas-Fort Worth Film Critics Association, nomination for Worst Film. Kids' Choice Awards, Favorite Movie Actor for Tim Allen nomination.
Makes sense.
The Young Artist Awards, it was the winner for Best Family Feature Film, Comedy, or Musical.
Makes sense.
And at the Stinkers Bad Movie Awards, winner for Worst Christmas Movie, winner for Worst Screenplay, nominee for Most Intrusive Musical Score, and nomination for Most Painfully Unfunny Comedy.
Wow. It broke out of the holiday nominations to win overall Worst Screenplay. That's good.
Yeah.
That's tough. The Stinkers, so generally celebrated only by children, I think, mostly maligned by everyone else, except for your ex-girlfriend. Is she a child at heart or in the mind?
Yes.
Mentally a child.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, you can't. That's statutory then. If she's the IQ of a 3-year-old.
We were both not that young. We were both children.
Brandon. Oh. They were both children.
This was high school.
Any disparaging things you'd like to say about her?
No.
I'll do it. She's rancid.
Rancid. I thought you were gonna say racist.
I mean, that's known about Lisa.
Why say it if it's already common knowledge?
That's known about
I
Lisa.
see that sipping vinegar open. Don't take a sip of that.
I have to, Brandon. It tells you right here, puts a little pep in your step. And if I've ever needed a pep in my step, it's this year.
Is that 8:24 p.m. on November 24th?
On a Sunday night. Yes, right.
I need to get wired. Don't drink that. Your face every time. Okay.
Took some in the water. She like diluted it with water and she hated it.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's not good. So that's gonna end our Nina, the Pinta, the Facta Maria, I'll do you in the bottom while I'm drinking sangria facts.
Bam.
Nicole.
She's surfing.
Yes, and she gets her boob bit off.
Ooh, by a monkey who's also surfing with her.
Yeah.
And then and then there's blood everywhere in the water.
But she makes it out just fine.
And the monkey apologizes.
Yeah, and she goes to get a boob job, and it's by Chuck from Good Luck Chuck. It's by Dane Cook. She gets a boob job by Dane Cook.
Wow. And then she sleeps with him.
And then she falls in love with the monkey.
Oh no, he committed boobicide already. She falls in love with Josh Duhamel instead.
But he's gay.
And he is the monkey in a plot twist.
Oh my goodness. He was controlling the monkey from afar. From Jafar.
Jafar with a robot genie thing.
So Nicole is surfing. Where was she surfing at?
Delmonico.
I was thinking it was Lake Michigan for some reason.
She can surf at Lake Michigan.
She's surfing in Lake Michigan, and she gets her boob bit off by a robotic monkey that was also
we don't know
surfing.
that yet.
Yeah, to be determined. And then she goes to get a boob job done by Dane Cook.
Monkey. Yeah.
And then she falls in love with Josh
After sleeping
Duhamel.
with Dane Cook.
After sleeping with Dane Cook, she falls in love with Josh Duhamel, who was the one controlling the robotic monkey.
And and they get married and it's happily ever after.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. They say modern love is dead. Fuck you, Hollywood.
Her one boob's still the same size. She got a boob job done. She made it a double D on the other side.
Yeah, because that's
what bras is incredibly
Josh Duhamel likes.
He does.
Right. Yeah.
All right. That's beautiful. All right. Movie time. Should we talk about a movie?
Let's take you around the world.
Around the world, like Santa Claus, all night long, baby.
All night, around the world, around the world,
around the world, around the world, around the world.
He skips most of the Middle East, I would imagine.
I would guess so. Christmas with the Kranks.
With the dicks.
Did you watch the movie?
Like 20 minutes of it.
Did you watch the first 10 minutes of Ace Ventura When Nature Calls yet?
No.
Damn you.
I'll do it right now.
You said that 2 weeks ago.
And I'll do it during my prep.
I need to look at fantasy basketball. Seth's been keeping it close with me because of his goddamn ejection pointage rule thing. Fred VanVleet got ejected the other night, and so instead of being down 100, he's only down like 20 points on me.
I think that's a good rule. That's what we should incentivize. Good job.
Saquon's
I'm gonna lose in Dynasty. I suck at Dynasty.
Let's see. I won in that Dynasty, projected for 147. I won in that dynasty. Projected for 169.
Good score.
I've got some big scores left on my bench too. Sweet. All right. I get off at 7 tomorrow, so I'm off
Maybe
later.
tomorrow.
But I'm off at
Maybe Tuesday.
I'm off at 6 on Tuesday if you want it. So
We probably do Tuesday.
okay.
I can probably go later on Tuesday potentially. Yeah. Hell yeah.
You text me. I can make either night work.
Cool beans, homie.
Cool.
You sip that vinegar, baby.
I'm not going to. I'm not gonna do that.
See ya.
Bye.